This is TWiT.
All right, we're mentioning Twitter, and I've got to ask, Matthew, how in the world do you have one of the cool new Twitter profiles, at least in the web version of Twitter, which we're looking at right now, which is, you know, everybody says, well, this looks just like Facebook, or it looks more like Facebook than it ever has before. I don't have this new Twitter profile, so obviously it's rolling out to users in waves, but it looks pretty nice. Do you like it?
You know, I do in some ways, and I don't in others. I mean, it's quite, when you think of the old one, this one is a lot larger. Everything's larger. Your avatar photos are larger. All the tweets are larger. And so it kind of, it's not like shouting, but it's a lot sort of more in your face than the old one. I think it's fine. To be honest, I don't go to people's profiles that much. So, and I don't use the web version of Twitter at all. So it doesn't really, I mean, I guess it's, you know, it's fine if it's easier for people who do go there and check people's profiles, but I don't do that a lot. So I think it's not really me they're doing this for. It's for maybe users who aren't that familiar with Twitter to kind of drag them in or convince them that it's valuable in some way. Or
have a Facebook profile and think, you know, maybe I'm ready to get onto Twitter, and it doesn't really look that different than the format that they're pretty used to. You know, the cover photo's huge. You've got a nice little, you know, you live on a lake. I know this because I follow you on Instagram. So you've got all these beautiful sunset photos. And yeah, the profile picture's nice. Here's your information. You've got tweets, quite a few tweets there, Matthew, although I know you do a lot of replying to people, so you know that has to be factored in. Plus a nice how many photos and videos are part of all of your correspondence. Following, followers, favorites. That's interesting. Favorites is very front and center. And Matthew, what do you use as your Twitter client? I use Tweetbot.
I use TweetDeck, and on mobile devices I use the official client.
Okay, so what do you make of Twitter now allowing not just multiple photo uploads through the official clients, but the tagging of people in photos? I don't feel like I've seen that many people using that feature.
No, I haven't either, to be honest, and I wonder if, you know, maybe people just don't know that it's available yet, or they don't. I've seen marketers use the uploading multiple photos so they can show you 4 all at once, and I have to say, in TweetDeck, in the columns, it basically stacks all those up. So you basically have 4 photos in a row with no information. And it really blows up a TweetDeck column when someone shares 4 photos all at once. So it doesn't work particularly well on that platform, but I'm assuming it's not aimed at sort of power users or whatever who are using TweetDeck. The tagging, to be honest, the only time I've been tagged is someone at Twitter uploaded something and tagged me. And it was kind of a surprise. I forgot that you were even allowed to do that.
I don't think I've ever been tagged by anyone, and that's probably a good thing.
I have not. Yeah, not that I know of in the last week or so.
What?
Yeah, oh yeah, no, it's a new thing.
I like the new profile. I feel like it kind of reminds me of old school blogs in a way, where you have a nice big header and you have all the links up at the top, and it's very easy to get from page to page. And I also noticed whenever you click on any of the tweets in his timeline, it takes you directly over to the tweet. You don't have to, you know, click on a down arrow and then choose, you know, see this post or whatever the link was.
It's interesting that you say you like it because it has an old school blog look. Yeah, because I think for a lot of people, it's like
welcoming.
Those days are behind us. You know, we're all about mobile and apps and
I think it's pretty, and I do go to people's profiles a lot because, you know, I'm in the social networking era, and I'm trying to find people to follow and people to connect with and network with, because that's part of my job. So, you know, for me, looking at profiles is something that I do occasionally, not too often, but, you know.
I think the only time I look at anyone's profile is if they reply me something weird, and I think, who's this Yahoo, you know? And then I go read the bio and I say, oh, forget it.
A lot of times I'll find myself going, if, like, it says, oh, your friends Sarah, Matthew Ingram, and P. Delahanty started following, you know, OMG Chat or something like that. And then I'm like, oh, who's this guy? OMG Chat.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And that's cool.
And that discovery definitely works. When it works, it works.
Yeah.
Right.
And I do think that's what they're aiming at. Like, the profile is I think they want to make it easy so that if you're looking for new people to add, if you're a new user or you're trying to grow your network, that it's easy for you to go there and get a whole bunch of pleasantly displayed information about that person and figure out, are they valuable? Should you follow them?